And then you get wind at the start. That's basically luck. And for a very long time, it's just kind of been considered a thing you just kind of have to deal with, that you might have bad wind. Wow, that's crazy. But a couple days ago, I actually figured out kind of like when good time to start for the wind is. So that helps a lot. So pretty hard game. I'll definitely say that it's not easy. The putting is definitely something you have to get used to, but at least the music's good. No matter how bad you may be at the game, the wind is, music's jamming. So most people have an affinity for track 4. But you're probably wondering, why do you keep picking like 1 iron? Why do you keep picking these clubs? Well, they go lower. And pretty much the most consistent thing across golf games is hit low shots, because that's fast. Like, the lower a shot is, you know, less time it spends in the air. But the problem with that is that that makes your next shot harder. And, you know, you don't want that, do you? But, if you, it's kind of a tightrope, essentially, of balancing out low shots and consistent shots. Also, this is so short. But yeah, you have 2 meters on the side. That's the... One is like your distance, and the other one is your height. Yeah, the blue one is distance, green one is height. That's like a perfect shot right there. And it hits the bunker. A shot out of a buried lie in the bunker like that, that goes 35 yards, so. But, so you have different lies that your ball can land in. Hopefully you'll try to avoid most of them, but you have a fairway lie, and you've got like a really good lie in the rough, and then you've got several different kinds of lies in the rough. That's too hard. So, like, for example, you can have a shot that it will take 50% off of your shot. Really, that went off the green. You can take 50% off, like, the distance you're going to hit the ball. It can take 20 yards off. It really just depends. Depends on the shot, just, like, where your lie is. Also, the club kind of affects it. And you can see the wind is kind of blowing a bit more now, but it's very hard to get the ball to stick on the green sometimes. And there you go, that's the rough I was talking about. So I hit driver, which goes 240, and that went about 110. A lot of this game is having to just know stuff like that. Okay, this is gonna be scary. Okay, we made it across. 7's one of the hardest holes for a tee shot because you have to clear that water. It's not easy to clear it, I'll say that. You have to have, I believe you have 2 frames of leeway. And that's not exactly easy to do, especially since I'm, you know, trying to do it in a SEGATHON. But, got across. Go, go, go. Okay, we're on. The thing about putting in this game, actually, is that, so in real golf, it kind of works the same way, in that the closer, like the shorter your putt is, the less break is going to influence it, or like the slower your ball is moving, the more it's effective is what I should be saying. But in this game, it's turned up to 11 for some reason. Most of your shots, like, you can have a putt that has a large amount of break at the very beginning, but it doesn't matter because at the end of the putt, that's where all the break actually matters. This shot should curve in quite nicely if it carries the bunker. It did not. And that's the worst thing about the 1 iron. The 1 iron It has a little quirk of it is that the sweet spot, so like, you know, I guess the best, the closest you can get for height, it is for some reason one less than any other club in the game. I don't know why that is. But a shot that would otherwise be perfect will pop up in the air. It does kill some runs, I'll say that. And since 1 iron is the best club from the fairway, I did not hit that hard. I was trying to hit that kind of low, but I overcorrected. That used the hole really well. Doing alright, I think. 149. Okay, I need to get there. That's this is one of the few shots that actually requires 4 iron because that pin is so close to the bunker. Really? Gotta be pretty delicate with some of these putts. But the faster you hit it, well, the harder you hit it, the faster it goes. But, I have to go into a little bit of history about the game, actually. This is a game that's been pretty popular within the SegaCrew community. I think there's 10 runs on the boards, which is not bad for a Sega sports game. It was pretty popular for a really long time. Lovely Booster, he actually had the record for quite a long time. He's a very talented player. So is Etox, who's taken 2nd place now. It's pretty competitive, and it is a tough game. And I want to say thank you to everyone who paved the way. So I'll just say, you know, thank you to you all. This hole has a pretty difficult green. Let me see if I can get there. So the wind is starting to kick up a bit. Okay, yeah, that's off. That's the old rectangle of doom. This is another hole that's kind of tricky because where this bunker is, and I'm in the bunker. 141. Not really much else I can do from there. Yeah, that bunker's there, the trees are in the way. It's not an easy hole by any means, and the green makes it somehow worse. You'll see. All that break. Just went in, okay. That should be good too. Because you want to have like 3 marks off of full power here. Yeah, 3 marks off full power puts it right in the 5 of them. The AI are really good in this game. So even like a world record run technically sometimes doesn't beat the AI. It's amazing. And this hole is also a run killer because this is one of the other shots that I would recommend hitting 4 iron for, but we're hitting 1 iron because I can. And yeah, that hole is very, very risky. That's not a bad drive. Next shot is kind of scary looking, or can be, because of how the fairway, it looks like it bows out way more than it does. For, like when you're in the player view. Okay, sit down, sit down, sit down. Bite. Okay, now we're off. Wind, once it gets going in this game, it gets going. Some wind is almost unplayable. And here we are. We've got to 18. I didn't mean to hit it that low. But it works. We should have about 240 something in. And that's perfect. That should be right near. If it gets there. It did not get there. Go in. Go in. Time. There we go. That's second place. For the board at least. I can actually check chat now. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever, like, I really think that's one of the first times I've ever talked, so. Thank you. Thank you. Let's have that victory music play. Well, no, not for me, sadly. It'd be nice if it was. And then after that, it tells me that I'm bad at the game. Wow, I can't believe you only shot 63. Or, well, 65. So, blah, blah, blah. Then it goes into, game keeps going, and you end up leveling up, and you have all the rest of the game to go, but we're not doing that today. That's true. Keith is the best. He's so much better than me. Thank you, everyone. I guess this is now probably time to go to the next game. Battle Goal for Yui.